got to do this with love. Hello. I thought I'd just did notice that Lucy did a stream and very positive, and it were all about making yourselves better. But I'm just bringing you back down to earth with a bit of God advice. Some of you can't get any better than you already are. Some of you are already good as you can possibly be. Some of you are as bad as you can possibly be. I just stop there. Some of you, that's what I'd say. Like, don't make any sense. Your bed's in the house. Yeah, just give up. I'm just saying, like, some of you, that's as far as it goes. You know, you've done as much as you can do. Just give up. You're never going to get any better. Some of you are going to be awful all the time. So yeah, just give up. You're doing a shit in the house. And I know as well, like, give up. It's the new get better. It's my give up versus Lucy's get better. Just give up. I encourage you all. Don't waste any more time doing stuff and trying to be better. Some of you are not good enough to get better. Just stay as you are. Stay rubbish. And face up to the fact that you're going to be rubbish all your lives. It'll be brilliant. Yeah, once you've accepted it, you can move on and be more rubbish. I'm not good enough. There you go, Betsy. It's like alcoholism. The first step to getting over being rubbish is to admit that you're rubbish. Yes. A bit of Danish. How are you doing? Driving fast. I'm not taking it well easy. I'm happy with that. See? Be content with being shit. You know, if your thing is that you want to get up in the morning and get smashed off your tits on vodka, and that's about as good as it's ever been for you, be good at that. You know, be rubbish. Get better at being rubbish. That's what I'd say. Let's face it. You're gonna be a rubbish drinker all your life. Do that. Or maybe your thing is smoking your bong on YouTube. Be good at that. Let's face it. You're rubbish at everything else. Get in there. And the first step in the new plan of being rubbish is admit that you're rubbish. There we go. MT, how are you doing? Come into the Church of God where we're all going to admit that we're a little bit rubbish. Let's not try to be better at being stuff. Let's just admit we're rubbish. Let's be rubbish. Think about that job that you've been dreaming of for the last fucking 20 years. Let's admit it. You're not fucking gonna get it. If you've been pissing around for 20 years, what's gonna change next week? Let's just be rubbish. You're all rubbish in it. You know, maybe you've dreamt about winning lottery. Well, that shit doesn't happen to you because you're shit. So just be rubbish. Let's have a big amen for being rubbish. You rubbish git. Or maybe your relationship's all falling apart, but you've been with that person for 20 years arguing and it's been rubbish and you've been falling apart for ages. Deal with it, bitch. That's what you are. Let's be rubbish. Much love to all the rubbish people. Where's that car indicating to? It would be cool to win lottery though, wouldn't it? That would be well good. So we're just going to do a few minutes of more unmotivational speech. So if you've got something that you're rubbish at, you can come in here and talk about it, and I'll just say to you all right things like, yep, that's you're rubbish at that, well done. Well done, I've been rubbish. Anyway, we're at Blubberhouse is. There's the I don't know if you know where Blubberhouse is, but there's the big wind turbines, and then on our left is the secret base of the American military, which nobody knows about, apart from they put these gigantic golf balls up in the sky, and so you can see them. So gives it away a little bit. How you doing? So yeah, just live. I'm not reading. No, I'm not doing all. And no sign of Rob Random. I think me and Rob do different times, because I do random times and he does I don't know. I burn rubbish. That's enough for me. She burns the rubbish. I will burn you with rubbish. A little bit of tea and Danish. That's very good of you. Thanks for making my day better. Let's admit it. This day will never get any better than this. We're just going to accept that it's not going to get any better, and we're not even going to try and make it any better than this. This is it. This is as good as it gets, tea and Danish. Very, very kind of you to support my channel. I will fritter that money on something rubbish. I'll pretend it's going to be brilliant, and it won't be. Yay! Woohoo! Anyway, it's on his left is the Air Force, but it's not an Air Force, it's like an early warning centre. You know, if there's going to be a bomb, right, these guys find out first, and it's their job to warn everybody. What I'd do if I worked there, if I found out there were going to be a nuclear attack on anywhere near me, I'd be like, I ain't fucking really got time to be warning everybody, because there's a bomb coming. And my boss would probably, well, it's your job to warn everybody that there's going to be a bomb on Sheffield. I'm like, fuck that, I'm driving opposite direction. See you later, clocking out early today. And I'd be off. He'll be asleep. He probably is asleep. Hello there, how are you doing? Good afternoon. What time is it? It's Mini Cooper. It is 4:25. Look out, look out, look out. I know Americans like to drive across that crossing there like nutters. I tell you what, as well, that American early warning base, they know how to party, right? If you think that the Brits know how to party, you ain't seen nothing. You have not seen nothing. There's a pub up here on Hills, right, that them lot go to. Man, they party. They proper party. You know, like they've just got out of jail or something. I've done not my biggest gigs ever, but my the biggest parties. One of them, we were dancing on tables, right, and the place was upside down, and then somebody came in from outside and said, we can't get home, we're all snowed in. But they didn't say it like that. They went, hey dude, we can't get out of here, we've been snowed in. And the guy behind bar goes, no way, you can all get lost, you can get out. And nobody could leave, and we all got snowed in for a whole night, and we drank the place dry. And in the morning we had to go to sleep on floor because we were too pissed to drive his car home. We weren't a car, it was a van. How are you doing, Nerdy? Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to support T and Danish, and who are super duper chatted the channel of driving. So anyway, should we get back on topic, because this is not what I meant to do. What I really meant to do was make sure everybody's aware that life doesn't get any better. It won't get any better for you. So give up. Just give up trying to be better. Let's just do this. Rob Random! It's Rob Random! They say his name and he comes. Say my name. South Coast, how you doing? He comes quick, really quick. Right, if I go this way, if I go straight ahead, then signal's gonna go. But if I go to the left, the signal might stay, but it'll take me a little bit longer to get home, which in turn uses more petrol, costs more money, and using more petrol and spending more money means a small African child will die, and we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the long way. It's decided. I can't save everybody, can I? Oh, small child. I don't want my kid riding home from school on this road. Because he'd want to. Because if he came on this road, he'd be more hungry by the time he'd get home. I'd have to feed him more. That'd cost more money. That in turn is going to make me a bit more poor. I'm going to get a bit stroppy. Probably spend less. Probably won't buy that t-shirt from Primark that were made by a Chinese village for 50 pence. And then they're going to die. And then everybody's dead. And it'll be that kid's fault for riding on this road all the way home. The bastard. He should have got on bus. That's what I'm saying. %, incline here. Oh, this is one with a little bridge at bottom, isn't it? Look, once nearly turned a gig bus over here. Shouldn't have come down this road, really. Pissed. So I remember there was a guy here walking home from pub, and he looked terrified, and so he should have been terrified, because I was drunk and I was driving a bus, and really this road is not made for buses or drunks. And it was a long time ago, so don't have a go at me, because I'm over it, right? I know, and there were a bad outcome of it, of drink driving as well, once. So nobody died. I'm not saying anybody died. I'm just saying I got told off. Like, not told off. They went like, "We can't prove that you were drink driving, but we know you were." And I'm like, "No, I wasn't." And they went, "Well, we know you were, because you're stupid and your car weren't here." And I said, "No, that's not true." And then Mary really, really told me off. That was bad outcome of it. I got told off. I didn't get caught, just got told off by Mary. And she made me sleep on sofa, which is a fairly regular, because I snore like a pig. So, but yeah, not advocating drink drive. Don't drink drive, because it's difficult. Oh, and you might kill somebody as well, and it's dangerous, and it is difficult. I mean, if you want to do a drink driving test, right? If you put two cones like a car width apart, and then drive through when you're sober, and then try and do that when you're drunk, it's not possible. Impossible. You can't do it. So yeah, it's not a good thing in drink driving. So yeah, don't do it. And if you are thinking about doing it, drive slowly. Or, you know, I'm saying don't do it, really. Or give up everything. I'm just making it up, right? I'm not advocating drink driving, right? So anyway, give me a thumbs up, you miserable bastards. I've come slow way so that oh, on my new phone plan, right, I have got unlimited, totally unlimited data, right? That means I could, if I wanted, I could be live 24 hours a day if I could be asked. I ain't gonna do, because there's nobody I love that much, but I could do. I'm thinking I could set up my my camera facing out of my house window and just video traffic. You know, like one of them streams that you go to and it says silent stream, where they're just trying to get the watch hours in, you know, and it's fucking ignorant. I could do that. I could do that. I'm sorry I'm not reading your messages. So now's a good time. Honestly, if there's any lurkers in now's a good time to come in and kick off, because I'm not reading. You could come in, you can say what you want about me, and I won't be bothered. Do you know why? Because honestly, I don't get bothered about things on the internet, because honestly there's other things going on. So if you want to say bad stuff about me on the internet, It's okay. You can do. I can imagine for some people, you know, like if you get up in the morning and you're into drinking all day, and you don't go out of the house, then probably things that go on the internet really affect you and are held quite deep to your heart. And if you get up and you're smoking your bong all day and you're not going to work, I can imagine that things that are happening on the internet probably affect you and upset you a little bit. And if you ain't got a job and you're just on the internet all day and you don't do any work ever, or you don't have no mates at all, I can imagine being on the internet, little things that are said on the internet might upset you a little bit. And I can imagine, like, if you can't be asked to go out house because you're a big fat lazy fucker and you get your shopping delivered by government to your house and you just can't be asked to go out, and all you do is sit on the internet all. I can imagine that things on, yeah, and I can imagine that would happen. And like if you've got no mates but all your mates are just on the internet and you're doing like live panels on the internet all the time, just like talking to people on the internet, and you never go out, and then one of them people on them live panels says something about you that is minuscule, but I can imagine it might affect you a lot because you don't go out and that's all you've got is like your mates on the internet. But for me, I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck is what I'm saying. I've got like internet friends and I love you all, but if you want to say something bad about me, go for it. I won't get upset. I'll be all right. I'll be like, yeah, that's right, yeah, that happened, you said that. I won't necessarily agree with you. Do I sound like I'm on cocaine? Yes, I probably do. I'm not. I'll show you my eyes if you want. I'm not showing you my eyes, but because I'm driving, start holding my camera to my eyes, that car in front will get obliterated. Well, it won't, because my car's like a little tin foil car, as we've seen in the last month, haven't we, when a wagon reversed into my car and disintegrated it. Anyway, what I was saying was I'm not showing my pupils or my pubics. I think I've come on wrong road. I think I've come on road that's going to take me ages to get home on. And I told Mary I'd pick her up at 5 o'clock, and it might not happen. I'm only talking so much because I'm on my own and there's no one here to... What? Oh no, a post in the football club thing. God drinks pish coffee, that's true, and trolls. Hang on, can't see that. Mackies, I do, that's true, for free sugar. I used to have a guy that I used to go to, Rob, right? I used to sell him stuff. He made a right lot of money, very rich, right? He drove a Mark II Ford Escort, which were battered, and when I went to his business, I used to go, "Are you getting kettle on?" He'd be like, "No, I don't do that. If you want a brew, you have to go up and make it upstairs." So I go upstairs, and he'd have all little sachets that he'd stolen from motorway services, all sugar and all coffee and all milk and stuff. I'm like, I used to go down like, "John, you're the tightest rich person on the planet." Like, rich people are tight. I'm like, yeah, okay. I just carry on doing my thing, really. That's right. We just carry on, mate, because we're northern, and we just carry on. I've seen two really important people today. Yep, two of them. Much more important. If government were going to kill people, and it were between me, if it were between me and them two, they're killing me. We out of breath. They're like, yeah, he's gone. Northern England is the best. Do you know where I'm going on Monday? I've told a few people. I've told everybody, in fact. I've told you a lot of times. On Monday, I'm going up Ben Nevis. Well, here's true story. It started off as we're going up Ben Nevis on Monday. Then it got to, she found a ski lift that goes halfway up Ben Nevis, right? So she goes, why don't we get ski lift halfway up? And I said, well, no, let's walk up Ben Nevis. She went, well, we can get ski lift halfway up and then we can walk to top. I'm like, oh, all right then, we'll look at it. Let's make a decision on day, right? So then she said, I don't particularly want to walk all the way up Ben Nevis. And I went, all right, okay. So I submitted and I said, go on then. Can I get down there? I said, go on then. I'll shit, this is wrong street, wrong one, thank you, bollocks, I'm in the wrong place now. So then I said, go on then, we will I need to turn around, this is tits, dog cack piss pants, I've gone wrong way. So then I said, I submitted and I said, yeah, okay, we'll get the lift halfway up. Oh, I'm waffling on a bit now because I'm concentrating on other things. So that's what we were doing. We're getting the lift halfway up, right? Then she comes back to me a couple of days ago. Guess what? I'm like, what? You know that lift that goes up Ben Nevis? I'm like, yeah. She says, it's not even on the same mountain. I'm like, you what? So you've convinced me not to climb Ben Nevis all the way. Now you're telling me that the stair lift. It's not a stair lift. The ski lift doesn't even. Oh shit! I've made a right ass of this. The ski lift doesn't even go up Ben Nevis. Yeah, she went. Yeah. Well, what's the deal then? She said, well, what it does is it goes halfway up another mountain, and they've built some bars and cafes up there. And so you can go up there, have a little wander around if you can be asked, or you can just go around bars and cafes and get drunk. I'm like, oh, that sounds really good. So now it's all up in arms. We don't know what's going on. Don't climb Ben Nevis all the way. See, I want to do it because I haven't done it since I was like really young. I think I was like 19 when I was going up Ben Nevis last. She's never been up it, but she's sort of convinced us that we're just going to get pissed in Scotland now. It's a long way to drive to get pissed. MD Outdoors, how are you doing? Gemma's Journey Grace, how are you doing? I drove round Ben Nevis. It's a bit steep. You drove round it? It certainly is a long drive. How did you drive round it? What do you mean you drove around the roads that go right around like Glencoe? Bye. Are you going Mini Cooper? See you later. Emily, how are you doing, Emily? Sorry if I haven't said hello to people, it's because I'm a right ignorant git. No, it's not. It's because I don't like you. Oh no, it's not. It's because I'm in car and I'm not reading it. Caroline, to be free, how are you doing? It looks a bit overcast. This is tropical for England, to be honest. Yeah, it was road around the bottom of it, looked up and it was just cloudy. Yeah, it is very high in it. It is very. Oh, I've come wrong way here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Right, I'm going to have to ring Mary and say, I'm not picking you up from work. Get walking. Get walking, woman. And she's going to go, oh, you shouldn't have said you'd pick me up. And I'm just going to say, yeah, whatever. You know, whatever. Don't you forget who you're talking to. I'm God. And then she'll say, I'm annoyed with you. And I'll say, well, I'm not bothered. I'm God. Get me tea on. And then she'll just get me tea on because I'm boss. You know what I mean? Walking is good practice for going up Ben Nevis. It is. That would be how I'd start. If anybody's thinking about walking up Ben Nevis, walking is a good start. I love tea. A bit of tea. There you go. Tell Mary it's training for the walk. Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell her. I'll tell her that in a minute. She'll love that. What's God having for tea? Well, obviously I'm God, so I won't accept rubbish stuff. So I'm going to say, Mary, get home and get my salmon on, and that's what'll happen. She'll go home and she'll get salmon done, and I don't even know how you prepare salmon, but it sounds like, I don't know. Salmon's just like a wet cold fish every time I've had it. I do like kippers though. Kipper knickers. Jasmine and ginger white tea today. You are well posh. It sounds like God is heading towards having absolutely nothing for tea. It's possible. It's possible. Emily, it was water, but he turned it into tea. Yeah. That's the fecking road I'm supposed to be going up there, look. There, you see where that grey car is? I could still make it. I might not contact Mary yet. I reckon I could still make it. 15 minutes. It's doable if I drive like a complete knobhead. Don't you smoke salmon? I don't know. I usually eat it. I've got some dehydrated fruit juice. Wow, that sounds awful. That sounds awful. That sounds like I've got some sounds like you're living in a fucking coal bunker or something. I've got some dehydrated shit. Okay. I've got beer. There you go. A bit of tea in Danish. Beer. Beer. That's killer drink. Hello, just getting breakfast for the morning. Scrapping together. Hello, scrapping together. You lot can fuck right off, right? I'm cheating. If there's any police around watching me drive on the wrong side of the road, sorry about that. I'm just being a dickhead. Right then, I think we need to get us foot down now. Look at the queues. I blame that on COVID. It's all dead people in road that they have to around slowing them down. Come on, out of the way. I can't go over speed bumps fast because I got a report on my car and it said that I need to fix my suspension soon. I'm like, really? The cars these days need suspension fixing? Jesus. Was a black man. No, Jesus was a Batman. Oh no, that was Bruce Wayne. Who's got the biggest? Who's got the biggest? Who's got the biggest brain? Jesus was a black man. No, Jesus was Batman. Oh no, that was Bruce Wayne. Don't talk to me about heroes. Most of these men sound like thugs. Don't talk to me about your big, big heroes. Most of these men sound like thugs. Oof. Greg, over! Don't be in here with that never give up. Give up, everybody! You're useless. It will only get worse. The more you try, the more useless you'll look. The more you'll look like it. It is black grape, it is, yeah. Who's got the biggest brain? Oh, I'm 14 minutes away from picking Mary up. And I reckon I'm nowhere near. We'll see. We'll see. Where am I? I mean, this is coming up to Ilkley. I'm not going to crash, but I am going to sit back in the faster chair a little bit. Sorry, I won't be reading your texts for a while because it's illegal. And I've never done anything illegal in my life, ever. Although we were talking last night about me getting a slap off a police officer. I didn't get done for it, just got told off. I think I got told off more because... told off more than I got done for it because I allowed him to slap me. Because let's be fair, I needed it. That's how shit goes when you need a slap. Come on, policeman, let's slap more kids. Man, we can't all drive in middle of the road. Let's all move over. Ah! Rick Rubin there. No, I'm only kidding. It weren't Rick Rubin. It was just a lookalike. Anyway, I'm going to go because I need to get my head down and overtake this guy on a little country lane. And probably don't need any distractions while I'm doing that. So anyway, have a good day, everybody. And guess what? Guess what? You can get better at stuff. You can. Look at Ronaldo. He was rubbish when he came to Man United. I said came to Man United. I don't mean like I'm a Man United fan. What I'm saying is, I'm saying he came to England, not to Man United. He came to Liverpool would have been the sentence. Not came to Man United. Ugh. It makes it sound like I'm one of them, a scummer, but I'm not. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. I love you all. Amen.